Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk. Alright, doing pretty good. In fact, I think we're doing very well. In fact, we have our food looked after, as well as a couple of survivors. Unfortunately, we have lost an outpost. That was just due to my accident, I guess. If you scroll out, you actually see the storm coming, which I did not, and we did not get them out in time. So, what are we going to do? We're going to try and save the others who are bringing us coal. If they are a couple of hours away, it should only take them, I think it was 12 or 13 hours to get to us. So we'll be well and truly prepared to bring them in before the cold gets here. Alright, let's go ahead and get some new technology since we are at that point yet again. We're doing rather well. We got a couple of technologies for free, being the house insulation, which is very nice. As well as, what was the other one? I think it was, oh that's right, yes. It was one for additional scouts, which is not exactly what I'm after, but hey, can't do much with that. Alright, so since we're going to hold out to the last minute for the generator upgrades and the power upgrades, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and go over to resources. And I think what we'll do is go for the gathering post insulation, and that should probably be good enough. Yeah, I think our healthcare is currently toasty enough as it is, so we'll leave that be. Should we, oh, maybe we do that first. No, I think we will stay with what I initially said. Let's go with the gathering post. Make sure that that is up and working, and yeah, that way as things get a little bit colder, we will still be able to keep on taking from those coal mines. Now, at the last episode, we did go ahead and make a couple more storages, so we're going to go ahead and send them to, well, set them to be coal, because we're going to want to have the absolute largest amount of coal possible, so that when we do turn up the generator to its maximum capacity, we do not get, well, run out of fuel. And speaking of which, I think we have a second one there as well. Go ahead and add that to the collection. So now we're about halfway with 20,000. That will be very, very good for us. Let's just double check our stats just so people can see. Oh, we have 2 homeless citizens as well. I'm glad we checked when we did. We'll fix that straight away. Otherwise, we are consuming fairly little amounts of coal compared to how much we are gaining, so that will be very nice. So we definitely have a little bit of coal to burn if we must. We also have a couple of coal piles. I thought we had sorted all of them out. Apparently not. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're sending everybody to every coal pile we have. And we'll send some workers there too. Alright, that should be everything. Alright. Now we are up to 6 homeless people. Okay, that's really peculiar. What's going on there? What have we got? Citizens in treatment. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so let's just keep things paused for 2 seconds and build them a house. We definitely want them to stay nice and warm. We could go here. That's only got that team hub. Out of the way of the church and the fighting arena. Is there anywhere else we can sneak in an extra home? I'm thinking there may be where we go. Although, you know what? No, there we are. We can place the house in here. That will do very nicely. Fighting pit, fighting arena, the temple, as well as steam hub. That will be very good for us. Right, can we go... Just to make sure that we don't have anything extra, let's go ahead and put in another one there. And hopefully head that off before anything happens. And that house can just carve down there. That should be fine. Alright, we're doing alright. We are doing rather well. We do have a few fairly cold workplaces, but again, our medical facilities should be plenty to deal with that. Alright, what's going on here? More fear of the storm. Prayers at work. Sir, the people employed at this gathering post refuse to work today. They intend to spend the entire shift praying. We've been working like madmen, sir, but there's only so much we can do to prepare. Let's face it, this is the end of the world. Through prayer we can find hope of deliverance, whatever happens. Well... yeah, I'm not sure that's particularly appropriate. I don't think we let them pray. I think we tell them to go back to work. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we can survive, and we don't have time for them to be all upset. All of us have work to do, so go out and do that. Alright, now we're about to get a law very, very shortly, which I'm very happy to see. Now, I also have a couple of people freezing. Yeah, that should be fine. We should have about, yeah, we have 18 prostheses, so we will be fine, and so will they. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a matter of quickly working out those last couple of coal piles that are really cold, and yeah, getting some more tech. Now, the question is, which is going to finish first? Technology. Alright, well that's good. We've done the charcoal kilns, we've done all of the coal and coal mining. Heating is well and truly sorted. Can't go for extra wall drills or anything along those lines. We do not have the steam cores. We could upgrade those, but again, that's kind of unnecessary. We haven't really been hurting for timber. I think what we're going to do is go for the... Let's go for the infirmary checklist. Yeah, that'll only take us 11 hours. We still have about maybe 16 before the weather drops. So if we can get some people back out into their homes, that should be more than enough. Because if we pause here, let's see. Oh, that's a steam hub. And that's coal thumper. You know what? We can turn on that coal thumper heater as well as this one. I think that won't be an issue. We'll be generating more than we use. And then the steel works. I think chili is adequate. What's going on here? What's going on? Coal thumper. Oh, that is just very cold. Huh. How on earth are you so cool? Well, what we could do is maybe put in a steam hub instead. What have we got here? Infirmary, sawmill, depots. Yeah, let's go ahead and put in a steam hub. That should hopefully counteract a few things. That'll also hit the infirmary if we place that here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go to our walls and see if there's anything we can do. Should we declare ourselves a new faith? Can't do anything for 3 days if we do go with this. Do we hold that out, or do we use the storm as the crux for everything that goes on? I don't really care for dueling wars. Well, that would be 2 days. You know what? Discontent will be reduced permanently. You know what? That actually seems fine to me. Yeah, okay, maybe we will go with the dueling war. Let's go. Duels are now legal.
New law is signed.
Alright. So far, so good. Let's just quickly go out and check on the storm. Yep, it is coming in very quickly. We have 2 days and 17 hours. I think they will probably catch up. If we just rotate her around so the front is in a somewhat straight line, we can kind of figure out how much danger we're in. Yeah, we'll definitely need to set off with some time in advance, otherwise we will have trouble. Alright, what's going on here? That sawmill. You know what? Let's go ahead and turn on the heater. We'll be turning most of that timber into coal anyway. Yeah, sometimes the only way to settle a fight is to raise the stakes. I wonder how the old notions of honor apply in our new world. Very valid questions. But I guess we're not going to sit around and philosophize with them. We have a city to look after, so what to do? I think maybe we go ahead and let's check the economy again. Our wood upkeep is fairly minimal. I think we might go ahead and put in a couple more kilns. Yes, I think they would be very beneficial. Charcoal kiln. That seems good. Let's go ahead and squeeze some in. We have... I think we can put one in here. That should be fine. Is it? We do kind of want to keep things a little bit toasty if possible. Not adjacent to street. You know what? That'll be... We can't put in a depot or anything, a resource depot, so let's just go ahead and get coal cooking over there. And then I think we do the same in this position. Not valid, that's unfortunate. Anywhere else where we can squeeze in one of these things? I think that there should be fairly decent. Let's go ahead and move there. I do like this spot in here, but I'm not sure if we can fit in a post or not. Let's go. We could put one in there. Actually, maybe that's what we do when we get rid of a sawmill. We'll swap that out for something else instead. Yeah, we have a lot of empty space, which is not ideal. Well, I guess there's not too much we can do about that. Let's go ahead and see about chucking in a couple of large depots before we try and fill in the remainder. Let's go ahead and put one in here. And then, okay, we can squeeze them in here. Right, what we'll do... We'll go ahead and... I guess that will do. And that will do. Alright, and that will have to be all that we've got for now. Let's just quickly check on our technology. We do not want to get into a position where we cannot afford more. We have about 3 hours. Ooh, I think we may need to delay, yeah, one of those. So we have the 100 steel. I think it would be close, but I'd rather not get stuck. So let's go ahead and fill in that little position. Let's also, what else can we do? That's sorted. They're all good. Alright, we'll need to include them, so we'll just run a path all the way through here. So far, I think we're doing fairly good as far as our city streets are concerned. Although, I do not know if we have... Okay, no, that is all sorted. Oh, we have one way at the back out here. Okay, let's go ahead and go... Tie you down from there to there, and then through here to there. That should be very nice. Make sure that things are nice and efficient. Our steam, sorry, not our steam, our coal is still rapidly ascending. This is good. It's very good. Our sawmill is finished in about 12 hours. Let's go ahead and increase their workday by 2 hours. That should be enough for them to finish that location. Yeah, it's going to be very close, but I think we're fine. Right, infirmary checklists are finished. Very good to see. What else have we got? Warm. Let's go ahead and get the insulation. I think that is the best call. Otherwise... Oh, we could also employ 5 fewer people. But you know what? We're not really hurting for manpower, so let's go ahead and just double check. Yeah, I think we have all but finished what we can do. Automatons working at medical facilities will be 20% more efficient. That could be good. Alright, well, either way, I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we can probably hold out on the generator for a single day. Let's go ahead and make sure that everyone is nice and toasty when they are ill. And that should be enough. So in the next 24 hours, we'll get this done and then that done, and that will take us through to the end. Alright. Okay, charcoal kiln, yes please. Go ahead and work on that. We'll also send you there. Alright, not too bad. And we have 2 days and 10 minutes left. Oh, sorry. 2 days and 10 hours. Now let's make sure that those charcoal kilns are always working. And we'll also set you to coal. Yeah, okay, that's not bad at all. We should have more than enough supply. At the moment, these techs are done. We're going to go straight for the extra warmth and spread. I think we'll go for the final one first, just so we know that we've got everything out of the way. So if for some reason something is unforeseen pops up, we will not get roasted. Alright, now if we dismantle this place, the factory, we could get a free steam core. And at this point, I think maybe what we do is we add in an extra... An extra 3 prosthetics. And then I think we may close the factory. Oh, but then we can't use... Oh, what could we use the steam core for if we did? We could move to a steam core thumper. Hang on a second. Have we... Oh my goodness. I thought we needed a steam core first. I guess we really done goofed. Ugh. Hang on a second. Let's see. Technology. Let's just double check how long that will take. No, that's the House of Prayer, which we should probably hold some evening prayer, so we'll go ahead and do that. That is our temple. There we are. Workshop. Alright, so research stopped. Oh, we're not going through the night anymore. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and use an emergency shift. We should always have 2 of them going. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, 7 hours. Let's check on the... What is it? That's a steam coal mine. We need to know our steel generation. How much do we have? Those are our supplies. Wall drill. Wall drill. I'll also set you to coal. How on earth can I not find what we're after? Depots, sawmills. Oh, you're an operative. Let's just go ahead and salvage you. No benefit in that building's existence. You know what, let's just go to our economy and find our steel works. There we are. Right, so we have this one not actively working. Same with the other. You know what? We're going to get ourselves in trouble otherwise. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we have emergency shifts running. At this point, it doesn't matter how discontented people are. They will not be running away. So if we check their... What is their average yield? At 12 per hour, so we're getting 24 per hour. And we are approximately 7 hours away. Okay, that should be enough time for us to get a bunch more steel. Right, that's fine. we can go ahead and build all of those. Let's see what's wrong with the people. Fear over the storm. Okay. Fight over supplies. Yeah. An argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources their family produces so they can prepare for the storm. It came to blows, and though nobody was seriously injured, tensions are running high. Right, yeah, but it's not good, but we do have the drilling law, so that should squish some sort of trouble. Now what was it? Steam coal thumper? Oh, hang on a second. If we check that out again, that's base heating 1B. Huh. I can't believe that I have been running those all this time without that upgraded. Yeah, we can definitely do far better if we ever do a rerun. Maybe take the other path, which I am definitely keen to try. I think it would be very good to see what happens once you've learned it just a little bit. And same for the steam steelworks. There is no apparent building. Yeah, invalid placements. I think we've already got those taken. Okay. Well, that is, yeah, okay, base heating 3 and... Okay, the cost just goes up. So the original ones, do they... For some reason, I didn't think we could do those because we ran out of steam cores. Huh. Alright, well, that is remarkably awkward. So does that mean... Let's check out our resources for 2 seconds. Yeah, if we had to go on here... Yeah, I just saw the word steam and I assumed that the steam hubs were necessary. Okay, so they are for the wall drill. So if we go to a steam wall drill, those will require a steam core. Mind you, the base one only requires 1, so it would only be an extra steam core for the upgrade. Okay. I guess that's where it got me. Alright, well, not much can be done about that now. But it is certainly good to know for future runs. So let's just make sure heating... Yeah, we'll do the power generator 3 and then we'll go to power the generator range. Current research is 26% of the way through. That should be enough. And then just because it's cold doesn't mean that we can't keep researching. So maybe we'll find some ways to make things a little bit better through the storm. Although that will not be comfortable whatsoever. Alright, how are we going here? These are... Oh, that's a sawmill being deconstructed. That's correct. Let's go ahead and swap you out. Where is the kiln? There we are. Okay, 30 steel. You know what? I think we wait till we're sitting at 130 or the next tech has begun. I'm not going to risk us not getting the necessary research. That would just be far, far too dangerous. Also, House of Healing... Oh, we don't need any... Ah. No one is ill, that's nice. What about our public house? Whereabouts has that thing gone? No, that's a House of Healing, infirmary. I thought we had a pub somewhere around. You know what? Our day's rations have gone down. Let's switch to the other ones. It did say we should have enough. No? Alright, we're going to definitely switch some things around again. I think we're going to go back to soup. I was kind of happy to have standard meals, but I just don't know if that's going to be viable, and I'd rather not find out, because initially it said 3,400 meals prepared, and we're sitting on 3,200. We do have 2 days, and we are producing more than we need. Yeah, food processing. But our margin is fairly small. Yeah, 400 per day. No, it'll be fine. I trust in my... I did the math before. The math will be fine. The numbers haven't changed. We should just take a little bit of faith. Although, checking on that faith of things, let's see how long they have. I think maybe... I think we'll wait for this coal team to come through, and then they'll send one more, and as they finish that, I think that will be the calling point for that outpost, and that's when we will return them back to the warmth of the city. What's Richard saying? We won't survive this? And Rebecca Norris, we have to prepare if we want to stand any chance of survival. That is correct. And I don't want to hear anything from anyone else. Alright.
Cold is coming.
Getting very cold. I do love the frosting effect around the screen. I think I've said it multiple times, but I can't help. It is what it is. Alright. Fear of the storm. A mob storms the stockpiles. Oh, wonderful. A crowd of terrified people have stormed the stockpiles and started plundering our supplies. We managed to fight them off, but they demanded wood for heating to reinforce their homes. We need 1,360 wood to supply everybody. Ooh, 24 hours. Disperse the crowd, or the city comes first. Discontent will rise and hope will fall. Discontent is already fairly high. I don't know how much wood we have. I feel like it was several hundred. I feel like we could possibly make this happen. So you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we will have wood for everybody. Alright, no, that's good. We already have 1,300. Let's quickly check out our gain. We're going to lose... Yeah, we're going to still gain an extra, what's this? 380 per day. 380, that will be just enough. Well, that is remarkably lucky and very, very fortuitous. Alright, let's keep the technology a-going. Healthcare is getting warmer, which is good. Let's go for that power generator. This will take us 12 hours. Alright, is it... Oh no, actually, hang on a second. That only says 7. Okay, so apparently it only shows us the base capacity for our workshop research time. But it is still improved and doesn't necessarily tell us the benefits we get. Alright, let's go ahead and... Actually, hang on. No. Before we click on this thing, I want to double check. Is there a space here for research? Medical buildings, food processing, production efficiencies, for our steel, wood, and coal management. Yeah, but there's no sign for research. Right. Let's see, can we find... Okay, so our efficiency is 120%. So we have one employee delivers 20%, plus a 4% modifier for being near a shrine. Okay, what about the other ones? No. No and no. Okay, well that's a little bit odd. Alright, well either way, let's quickly see what's happening from a faith perspective, and I think we'll see how things go from there. Alright. A tip from a believer from Righteous Denunciation. Okay, this could be good. Captain, a man has told us that his neighbors are planning to organize a protest. Our men are following the lead. Okay. Discontent will fall. That is rather helpful at the moment. That is good news. That was getting rather high. But you know what? I think we may have to leave it there. Hopefully you won't be too discontented. And yes, I will see you next time. We're getting very, very close to the storm. I think realistically we'll probably reach that in the next one, and hopefully that is enough to see it through. So if you do want to see those episodes, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content of Frostpunk. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.